Okay, so we're going to be felting, and this demo is about how you felt. So basically, under here is the matte brush. Okay, so it's just got a bristles here, a couple of inches in length, and you just lay it under here to accept the pricks of needles. I have a retractable needle here. This is a, what did you say, 6/8. It's kind of late, but anyway, 7 needle retractable that you just press in. You know, it's like you're stamping many times. Okay, so what I wanted to demo was using just, you know, how do you place it. So this one is kind of a fuzzy felt. It's something that I got from Daiso, and which is this like 100 yen shop, but there's locations here in California, and they sell like, you know, craftsy stuff. So you could probably get something like this at Michael's as well. I'm not sure, I don't know their collection, but then you'd have this needle and you'd stab it in. So I got these tools from Amazon, so you can definitely get them from Amazon since we're getting everything delivered nowadays in quarantine. So I basically took the fiber of this, the tuft, it comes in something like this, right? And I just pulled it off, pulled it apart, and placed it on the surface. And then, you know, depending on what kind of textures you want, you can make them wavy and expressive. The only thing is that it's going to impress on it, so it might not retain the pattern. Just depends on the lightness or the heaviness of your touch and the frequency, because the longer you do this, the more compact, you know, it gets more and more matted. And, you know, this, I'm also looking at this gray, and it's very similar to the gray of this, and there's not as much contrast as I would like, but you can also have layers. So this one also, you know, I've got a pink fiber that I could do as well, but also you can do yarn. So the yarn is kind of a great idea to make an outline, right, of this cloud I'm trying to portray, although it's a different color. But I just wanted to demonstrate how you can just use a yarn. You can, you know, wind it up, create decorative kinds of shapes with this yarn that you have laying around your house. And you can just take this needle and just, you know, stab it in. Just be really careful, right? Because there's needles. You don't want to stab yourself like I did the other day. Okay, so just stabbing multiple times. You can just do that. So things that are fuzzy, the kind of yarns that are fuzzy are easier to push in. If you have something like this, that's really harder. It doesn't really go in. The other thing, if you know any sort of technique like crochet, I did some crocheting on this little, here I have this microphone that she's holding, and I decided to do this kind of funky crochet. It kind of looks like an Egyptian pharaoh's beard. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. It's really just using the needle. There's some finer needles, and I got this on Amazon as well. If you want to go into the detail for face, I really love doing faces. So I get really into like the little, you know, the fine craft of doing these little details. But you do get an immediate sense of gratification because it's very visual, and you don't have to pass needles through like an embroidery that you would be doing. It's something that it's more immediate. It's almost like a color by number or kind of like a sculpture. And it could be very 3D because some areas could be more raised than others. And then you can find even fabric swatches like this. That if you collect swatches, you could stab this in, which I did here. So that's it. Thank you.